far the concern about some of our banking institutions that they may go insolvent as a result of the economy mono. Prof, good morning.
Good morning, Sammy.
Pachana Pempum to saying.
Sammy Boko, your chief was watching.
You better was say. And I pay you come we are being told that some of the banks are one more man we say mono. They would require about some $1 billion to keep them afloat, since some of them are virtually going insolvent. Prof, Yanju, take. Are you surprised to say we are hearing this at this time?
Well, I think we share banks now. Now share assets onia. Most of them are in government bills. Most of them. OPK bank balance sheet now share the asset concentration across all the various assets, from cash all the way to fixed assets. What the banks, they thrive on investing in government bills.
Yeah.
At the point government is showing a sign of distress. Okaizen and Sekwano, yeah, but most of the banks in this country were downgraded by the rating agencies.
Yeah.
It shows that once the government is in distress, obviously it's going to affect the assets of the banks. So, not be surprising. Usually, Ghana is a banking dominated country. It's not like the US that we have the financial markets dominating the system. And to be the banking sector, and be the economy now, definitely a banking sector now. Because she can be moved from point A to B, and Akoya Juma, a very through banks yana at the before. And then as a mono bemukaka, or Zabajika, but I didn't need 2 banks. It is economy that affect it will definitely affect the banks. It just give you a surprise. Not at all.
Prof, would we have a situation the government may have to come to the aid of these banks again?
Already the government itself is already distressed. So the critical you can't saying restructuring being in Amuyuma. Most of the government debts are going to be restructured. I don't know, they may not need an aid again, or they may not need support again. It's a matter of accepting that investing in government bills is not always risk-free. Treasury bills, government instruments, they never risk-free. We shouldn't think the government can print money and all those. Even when you take into consideration inflation, and then change the rate at which our interest rate change in Ghana, the environment not fixed, instruments, they are not fixed. I mean, because whoever is a general crowd, Okoto, again. Treasury bills and outdoor government instruments. And I'll lock home for 1 year at a rate of 14%. And they rate the number 29, Ulusu. Unless they be out decide is over quality investment. Now I check that to be now. Reinvesting. I give you I don't think that the banks will need an aid. I mean, it's a matter of accepting that they invested in the wrong, and this should be a deterrent to them in a way, because don't share bank portfolio now, loan portfolio, most of them are into government security. Any government security book are government related contract as well. It is about 2 years old before about 2 years and watching the affect your bank in India. Two kinds of maybe banking sector clean up banks. And I was wondering why managers or so-called astute managers in banking sector. It's because I buy your car, I buy your card will be liquidated. Who told you to concentrate on your portfolio with government? Now, because I buy your car, I buy liquidated. Obey liquid. I give you a the very say,
implications, if most of these banks, one more portfolio in terms of one more investment transactions, with government, implications near then. What's my itemize your mind, Pacho?
Very huge implications here. I buy it before the banks in almost in proposition of the investment to buy. It is a buy a show signal of default now. Also, deposit got to another auto instrument through the banks, very effective. It's applications here, very affecting investors in a way. And investors, it could be me and you. It could also be portfolio investors. Depositors near the idea. You know, depositors are kind of cash one count, but say for a savings near the other corner, a bit affect you know.
Interesting. What are the possibilities that government can default with its commitment to these banks or money or more transactions now?
Oh, so the signals are there. That is why they are calling for restructuring before default. No, I mean there should be a room for restructuring. The restructuring now, yeah, then the default to follow up. That is what is bound to happen. But I'm hoping that the restructuring will work.